Hello, Cancer. I'm Trace, and you're watching EarthStar. And this is your April monthly reading, monthly guidance. So now, I'm bringing in your yearly card. Okay, if you are here and you've returned, you know exactly what this is. This is the Six of Pentacles, which is your year card. If you are here for the first time, please can you pop over to my playlists and quickly just go to the January guidance. Even if you just watch a couple of minutes, and explain what this is. So what I'm showing every single month is your year card in a different tarot deck. And this month I'm using the Tarot of the Abyss. And yours is the Six of Pentacles. And you can see how it's depicted in this deck. There's a person with excess money helping somebody sitting on the floor that has perhaps got a lot less. And this deck is so beautifully illustrated. So I wanted to use it just so we can see a different type of version of the card. And you know, a kind-hearted person is seen here offering aid to someone, as I said, who's in need. And it's a selfless act. You can see the person has got more. So perhaps this month, or perhaps you've reached a point in your life now up to April where you are content and you can give to others. I have said before in the previous months that sometimes you might be giving to the wrong people. But you can see here that it is generous to help this person sitting there. And if you find yourself in a bit of a financial bind, this year might be telling you that it's a time for you to understand that there will be light at the end of the tunnel, and you will be able to balance out your life with financially. Because this card is about the finances and about how you come to terms with the type of material part that you're in your life, and then sometimes you're not. So your whole year card, this is depicting that sometimes you're going to be the one receiving and sometimes you're going to be the one giving. And that is the blessing of life. You know, you learn some things and you understand how life is a cycle of it. So let's see how this shows up for you this month, Cancer. The first card I'm going to use is a oracle deck, which is called Earth Magic. And I chose these decks because April cosmically is about that bridging period where we are in between the old and the new. And since December last year, we have been given energies of encouraging us to try and slow down and see what is coming up for us from the past and how we need to not brush that aside, and what we are repeating patterns of and how we have to identify with that. So this April, with the way that we come into April, there's a lot of planets in retrograde still asking us to have a good look at our life and see what really matters. And if you watch my March one, that is what the theme for March was. So let's see what's coming up for you for April. What is your theme for April, Cancer? What is your theme for this month of April? I'm looking at this one. Let's get it out. All right. Okay, Cancerians, what is your theme? You've got dawn, new beginnings. I love that for you. This card just is so simple. It's got the sun coming in, and it is showing you how when you have a new beginning in your life, it shows you the green in your life. It shows you how you've grown, and the path is bright and shining in front of you. So this month for you is going to be something of closure of something old. Perhaps your life is turning around here, and you'll be able to be the receiver for a change instead of the giver always. Because before, in the months before, they were getting a little bit of scoldings of maybe giving too much to the wrong people. So let's see what comes up for you. Now, I'm doing a 3-card spread here. And the first one is how you meet this month. How are you feeling? How are you showing up this month? And then the second card will be, are there going to be any obstacles? So it's obstacles, if any, and how should you avoid them? And then the last card is a message from Spirit about your outcome of the month and how you should embrace it. What action should you be taking, and the guidance going forward for that. And it's the energy of how you can create and change this month for you. So how you can get your new beginnings in. So let's see what's coming up for you for the month of April, Cancer. Let's see what's coming up for you. Okay, your first card, you're coming into the month. Ooh, 7 of Cups. So 7 of Cups is a card of saying you have choices. And the choices are also to go back to the same old patterns again, or have a new beginning, to choose something differently. And in this particular deck, you see she's standing in front of an ice cream shop, a coffee shop, and she's choosing tea or coffee however she wants to. It's her choice. How does she want to accept her beautiful cup of tea or cup of coffee? And that is what life is saying to you this month. You're coming into life with that choice. Are you wanting a new beginning? Are you wanting to change things around in April for yourself? Are you wanting to repeat the same choices and perhaps be comfortable there? Or are you happy to change things up a little bit and have a look at your life to see what is repeating? And perhaps you can move to a different frequency and move to a different consciousness. So that is how you're coming into the month. And you're given the chance this month to allocate that for yourself. This is all for you. You don't have to ask anybody for help. This is all you're doing. And then perhaps some obstacles that might come up for you is the Knight of Wands. And the Knight of Wands is saying, look at this lady's on her bicycle or her scooter, and she is going for it. Now, the Knights are representative of energy going forward. So these court cards are either the energy around you that's going forward, or somebody in your life that's pushing you to go forward, or this could be you zooming forward in your new beginnings. Now, because it's come up as an obstacle, it might be, there's two things here. This could be that you are way too passionate about something and you need to slow down and you need to look at it in a different form, or you could be making the choice and going too slow and not going for the new beginning, and you should be going for the new beginning. So however that resonates for you, Cancer, in your life, how do you take this card? And it's definitely what you should be either avoiding, overcoming, or what could be an obstacle for you. So please take that as it resonates for you. But the energy of the card is usually get on your scooter and go for what makes you happy. Whatever you're choosing coming into the month, go for it. And don't avoid it. Just get going. Don't procrastinate any longer. And then your last card, oh my gosh, you've got the Empress card. And this is what Spirit is bringing in for you. This is your theme. This is going with your theme. This is your end card, how your outcome will be in the month and how you should embrace it. And this is Spirit's message to you of your guidance. Now, the Empress. Now, the Empress card is a major arcana, and it's on the Fool's journey, which is what tarots are made of. And this is right in the beginning of his journey. He comes up, he meets this Empress lady who's usually very nurturing, who's usually birthing a new project in life. The Empress card is always about the love and the joy for something in your life and how it should flow. Now she's in a pool, she's in water, and she's just going with the flow because she's chosen something she loves. So there you go, Cancer. It's a very, very clear message for you this month. The choice that you have to make at the beginning of this month. When I say a choice, it doesn't have to be you have to go, oh, I have to make a decision. Don't get scared about it. It's just a flow of who you need to be. So this choice that you can make for who you are, choose to wake up to be happy, choose to make a difference in your life for the day, choose to stay in a lane that will make your passion and your dreams come to fruition for you. And this new beginning is saying to you, perhaps in the past you haven't thought that there was your choice. Perhaps you've been governed by circumstances. Perhaps you are in a situation where a relationship that doesn't allow for you to be choosing what you need to be doing or doing anything that you like. Perhaps you've always had to consider somebody else, especially with your Six of Pentacles here. You've had to maybe consider somebody else's needs and wants before your own. And this month, there's going to be a turnaround. This is definitely not a scolding month like you usually get, Cancer. Usually, Spirit has been saying to you, giving to the wrong people and you're not receiving. Well, this month, you have that choice. This is fantastic for you. I'm so excited for you. What a beautiful message for you this month. And this Empress, you know, if you look at her sitting here on this on this swan, this pink swan, and I love the pink theme all the way through. And if you're a guy watching this, please excuse all the pink. It is just the energy of the cards, and it's a very feminine energy. And there's nothing wrong with being in the feminine, in the flow, in the birth, in the love. You know, it's be in touch with your feminine side. There's nothing wrong with that. If you're a guy watching this. And you know, it's like almost like a fairy godmother is waved a wand over your month for you, because this is definitely a supportive month for you. It's an emotional supportive month. It's a very feminine energy. It's very maternal. It's very comforting, and it's secure. It's like a secure energy for you here, Cancer. And this is not always what you get. Usually your resources are quite opposite to this. So take in this nice nurturing mothering energy that's coming in for you this month and apply it to yourself as well. Let's see what your fairy cards have to say. I've got a little fairy deck here. Let's see what the fairy cards, if they support you in this. So Let's have a look here. You've got awakening to your true self. This actually came up for Gemini as well. So it speaks for itself, this card. Awaken your true self. And in this space of giving and receiving, and perhaps receiving a little bit more than giving, you are definitely going to awaken your true self, because you are less complicated. This is a very uncomplicated month for you. I love that. And look, if you are a Cancer here and your life is very, very complicated, work towards it. Perhaps you're not resonating with it, but work towards it, because the frequency that you can move up to, that higher consciousness that you can take yourself into this month, will direct you elsewhere. And you will get different energies. It'll hit you. And I don't mean hit you as in physically hit you. I mean awaken for you. And you know, when you create a void for yourself, your true self will come through. Loving that. Your next card is from my abundance deck. Let's have a look to see. Honestly, this has been one of the nicest readings I've done today. Gemini, not Gemini, Cancer. This has been one of the nicest readings. It's an awesome month for you. It really is. And as I said, if it's not, get the frequency higher so you can align to this. And look what you've got from your abundance deck. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Your card is freedom, and it says, I no longer want this fiery ring of resentment to block the good. Release me from its bonds. Now, I've just said to you now, if your month doesn't feel like that, please look at this card. Please take a screenshot if you have to and read this card for the month. You have the choice. You have the choice to give yourself some freedom this month. A little bit of freedom for you. Right. I'm going to also go for a self-care card. This is my self-care deck. Self-care is not selfish. Let's see what Spirit wants to give you for self-care. How do we help Cancer this month? Cancerians out there, what is your card? Let's take that one. And you've got nurture yourself. Had a really hard day. Nurture yourself with a cup of cocoa, a cup of hot water bottle. Think of someone who nurtured you when you were young and treat yourself with the same kindness. You know what? I think you need to listen to this, Gemini. No, Cancer. Come on, Cancerians. This could even be your new beginning. This could be your new beginning. It could be the energy of this new awakening that you're giving yourself. This is the passion that you need to be living your life in. And this is the Empress energy that's coming through for you. Nurture yourself. And if you're in the southern hemisphere and you're going into winter, this is what you need to be doing. Take a nice cup of something, a cup of nurture, a cup of something, and sit and chat with yourself and give yourself that time to realign, because that's where you change your frequency there too. That is the freedom that you give yourself. Love that. Okay, and your last card is the Crystal Wisdom little deck I'm going to use. And this little Crystal Wisdom deck has a lovely word on it and a crystal that you can align with for the month. That is going to align your energies. So Cancerians, that one flipped over. Sunstone, empowerment. I'm empowered in all areas of my life. All right. I mean, love it. So there's what a sunstone looks like. It's got a bit of a gold fleck in it. I have one. I've got a pendant and it's so pretty to wear and it really has a lovely energy. So there you go. Sunstone. Empowerment. I am empowered in all areas of my life. That is your message this month. It's a nice, simple message for you, Gemini. Take it. Give yourself back this month. The choices are going to give you freedom. You can go with your passion. And I said remember there were two sides to this story here, and this Empress card is just everything. Awaken to your true self. Just be in the flow and be kind to yourself and give yourself the love back that you deserve, because that can be your new beginning. And you know what? That dawn, that new beginning, you know what, sometimes when it's very dark, let's say you're going through a really hard time, Cancer, and it's very, very dark right now. When you give yourself this time out, when you give yourself this love and this nurturing, that tomorrow morning will look so much better. The dawn, it's a sort of metaphor that will make you feel like your frequency is lifted. You know, the past wounds won't hurt you as much. There'll be a promise of a brighter future for you, and you'll feel like you're a little bit more on track, and it might feel like a bit of a breath of fresh air. So April for you is definitely an empowering month and a bit of breath of fresh air for you. Loving that. Take care, Cancer, and I hope to chat to you soon.